Hello, friends and faithful. We're making this short video to follow up on the discussion we've been having about adding a second Sunday service here at First Unitarian Denver. This is a wonderful problem to have in that our sanctuary is at or near capacity every single Sunday, but it also creates a potential safety issue if there happens to be an emergency, and it limits our growth as a community.
A few months ago, we created a survey to get your feedback on this issue, and we asked 3 questions. The first was, what are the values of our congregation? The second question was, what other ideas do you have for making room or increasing capacity at First Unitarian? And the third was, what additional information do you need from the board, the staff, or the community? Exactly 90 people responded to the survey, and here is a summary of what you said.
In response to the first question about our values, there is a strong commitment to being a welcoming, open, and safe space for all, making room for everyone, regardless of background, belief, or identity, where newcomers feel valued and accepted. There's also a proud history and ongoing commitment to social justice. Because of these values, there was overall strong support for adding a second service. In response to the second question about other ideas to accommodate growth, most people felt that adding a second service was the best idea for making more room. Other suggestions were to have a joint coffee hour between services, make a special effort to maintain a sense of unity by announcing themes, events, and opportunities to connect, investing in non-Sunday options like Saturday evening, Sunday afternoon, or midweek, varying the style of gatherings, for example, contemplative, family-focused, music-focused, or other formats to meet different needs. A number of people suggested increasing overflow seating with video available in the chapel or community room, offering outdoor services during the summer, or creating family zones or breakfast services for early risers. On the last question, what other information was needed, the primary concern was whether an additional service is really called for. People wondered how Reverend Mike's upcoming sabbatical will affect attendance. What about the children's program? What about the choir? What will be the start times for each service? Would the services be identical or differentiated somehow? Other concerns were about the cost of adding a second service, adding stress to the staff, having enough volunteers, and how will we manage parking? Beyond these logistical matters, the primary concern was about splitting the community, maintaining a sense of unity and shared experience when there are 2 gatherings instead of 1.
So, here is where we are today, late July 2025. First, the board and the staff are clear that this is a community decision, and we will be working to address all the concerns that have been expressed. We will then most likely schedule a congregational meeting in the fall where the congregation will vote on adding a second service. At this moment, there is strong support, but it is not a done deal, and the congregation will ultimately decide. If we do add a second service, it will likely be in the spring or even next September. Third, we are very aware of the timing of Reverend Mike's sabbatical, the possibility of reduced attendance while he's gone, and that he should be present and involved during the transition. So, as of today, that's where it's at. Please look for a link to a more detailed summary of survey responses. Please stay tuned for more information as it becomes available, and please stay involved in the conversation because you and I and we are inextricably connected to all that is and was and ever will be. Thank you.